and welcome to another episode of Path to Black Belt. And this time I am going to train on the beach. And I started really late. It's almost 12 o'clock in the night now because I realized how long it takes actually to. I had volunteer work for the local festival, Steinkjer Festival, which is a rock festival. A good friend of mine is gonna play guitar, or I don't know him like super well, but he's like a teacher at the university, and he talked to me a lot during lunch break because he has recognized my ability, believe it or not. And he's a professional. He plays in a country rock band called Too Far Gone, and also his own solo project called Ola Buan Øyen og de vise menn. Great guy, great singer, great guitarist. I'm gonna see him live. So I volunteer for the festival. There are several other bands who are playing, like Dum Dum Boys, which is like one of the best rock bands in Norway. So yeah, lots of great stuff. And also I will see Norway playing France on a big screen. So that will be great. So let's read today's Stoicism and work on my black belt Pumse. It's still awkward, but at least I managed to memorize the moves. And I had a run and I had my splits before that. So yeah. Okay, let's read the philosophy before I get to the training. Somewhere someone's dying. Whenever disturbing news is delivered to you, bear in mind that no news can ever be relevant to your reasoned choice. Can anyone break news to you that your assumptions or desires are wrong? No way. But they can tell you someone died. Even so, what is that to you? Epictetus Discourses. Okay, let's read the explanation. A well-meaning friend might ask you today, what do you think about insert tragedy from the other side of the world? You, in your equally well-meaning concern, might say, I just feel awful about it. In this scenario, both of you have put aside your recent choice without doing a single thing for the victims suffering from the actual tragedy. It can be so easy to get distracted by, even consumed by, horrible news from all over the world. The proper response of the Stoic to these events is not to not care, but mindless, meaningless sympathy does very little either, and comes at the cost of one's own serenity in most cases. If there is something you can actually do to help these suffering people, then yes, the disturbing news and your reaction to it has relevance to your recent choice. If emoting is the end of your participation, then you ought to get back your own individual duty to yourself, to your family, to your country. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world. Wars in the Middle East is nothing new. There has been wars in the Middle East for a very long time. I don't even know exactly how many years stuff has been going on there. But I heard about Hamas and all these people since my childhood. And this stuff has been going on before I was born. I know a lot of conflicts happened in Israel since 1947 because the Jews got their own state and the Palestinians already lived there. But this problem has been a long-standing issue. Anyway, and the war in Ukraine has been going on for like 4 years now. I even wrote a song about it. Anyway, so these things are beyond my control. I cannot spend my energy worrying about it. So my plan now is to show the results of my training, because most of my workout has not been filmed. I've been running, I've been working on my splits, and working on the moves of Pumsekuryo, which is I'm about to show you now. After I'm done, I'm gonna meditate for 20 minutes, but I'm not gonna film that. Let me see if I can get a good angle. is gonna suck because I just learned this Pumse, so the moves are awkward, but it's like a year until I can get my black belt grading anyway, so it's gonna take a while to get there. Whew. Balance is hard here. Oh. Hey! And then another kick, boom, knee strike, like a strike to the knee, then turn around, boom, front kick, another knee strike, double block. I went out of view. Hey! Yes, that was Pumse Curio. Now I will meditate for 20 minutes. I will basically just look at the sea, sit in this comfortable chair, and breathe deep. You don't need a fancy ass uncomfortable stance to meditate. Just be mindful that your breathing is uninterrupted, that your back, your posture is good, that you breathe well into the tummy. Really fill it up and relax. Don't worry. Be in the present. Don't think about what's gonna happen tomorrow or what happened yesterday or what anyone thinks of you. Just empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you put water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow or it can crash. Water is the softest substance. You cannot punch it, you cannot hurt it, yet it can destroy the hardest rock. Be water, my friend. Anyone who loves martial arts know that's Bruce Lee. Good quote nonetheless. One of the big stoic kings of history. And on that note, have a good one. And hey, I'm Norge!